idea of the potential of seeing things a different way, seeing things a new way, letting go of the old and moving into something we'd rather have. That's the intention of our practice with summer solstice. The earth is at the sun is at its zenith tomorrow, and then it will start. And then we'll start moving toward shorter days and toward, I'm not even going to say the W word, toward a different season. How's that? So with the intention of moving into something new, just come to your breath, hands at heart center. You can sit on your legs like this or cross-legged, whichever is comfortable. Just take a moment to just feel the ground, feel grounded and centered. Find our breath. And you may have lots of energy and feel really excited and enthusiastic and have lots of energy to give. And so we'll have the kind of practice today that will suit both kinds. There will be some more intense heat building and then some gentle stretching.
You turn it up.
Grateful. So with that, flutter your eyes open, sweep hands up, inhale, breathe it all in, fingers touch, and exhale to the heart. Let's do that one more time, just stretching, fingertips opening and extending. Inhale and then exhale all the way down. And then just plant your hands and come to all fours. We're just going to do a sideways, hips to shoulders. Just kind of move your hips, your shoulders, opening up. And then on your next inhale, just drop into a cow. Tailbone lifting up, belly drops, and then round it out. Just let it go. You can wiggle and move and just kind of work out the kinks. Inhale up and exhale. One more time, just moving with your breath. Inhale and exhale down. Then just hold it right here. Think of pulling the belly button in toward the spine, pressing out of the shoulders so we're not in the joints, so we're out and strong in the muscles. Still breathing with our breath and keeping it rounded, tucking the chin toward our collarbones. You can even rock it forward and back and just opening up the back side of the body. And then on your next inhale, drop into cow again, look forward. And then exhale into child's pose. The closer your knees are to each other, the more of a lower back stretch you'll get. So if you're feeling tighter in your lower back, bring your knees together. If your upper back is feeling like you'd like a bigger stretch there, then you can take your knees apart more. So just feel free to play with what feels really good right now. And then just release your hands, feel the ground, our forehead planted. You can even rock your forehead side to side on the ground and kind of loosen up the sinuses. Let things start flowing. Pressing our tailbone down toward our heels. Opening up our back. And then with your next inhale, scroll up, tuck those toes, and just gently scroll into that first down dog. So knees super bent, finding open space in your back. Really stretching. You can pedal your feet. Just being playful in the pose. It's summer, it's playtime. To enjoy. And I just invite you, if you haven't muted yourself, just double check and make sure you're on mute.
But it's not on my iPad because someone doesn't have.
There we go. Just enjoy that down dog. And then from here, just walk it up. Let's see, we're going to walk our hands to our feet just to change it up. Changing it up today. Just hang in a forward fold. Knees are nice and soft, just the back side of the body.
How was your trip? Are you just getting home right now?
and roll up. I'm just going to come and mute everybody. So just come standing.
Wow.
See if I can figure this out.
Get an early start. That'll be great.
Where's all the lawn stuff?
Okay. I can't see, but I think everyone's now muted. Can you just all just double check really quick? Let's see. Someone is not muted and we can hear you and your family. There we go. And we love you and we love it. It's just, it might make it hard to hear. Okay, so from here, inhale and exhale all the way down. Inhale up to flat back. And as we exhale, we're going to walk forward into plank. There we go. And just find our first plank of the day. Nice and strong. It might be tempting to drop into our shoulders. We're going to be strong. Pull the belly button up and under the ribs. And just find that first strength. Building a little heat, a little strength. And then drop your knees. Keep your tailbone up in the sky. Drop your chest and shin down. And come into just a little half cobra. Point your toes. Lifting up. And drop it down 2 more times. Just lift up, inhale. Just little babies, waking up our back. And 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. We're just gonna push down into child's pose 1 more time. Option here to play with the width of your knees. If they were close together the first time, maybe you wanna try opening them up a little bit more and feeling your stretch in a different place in your back. And then on your next inhale, come up, pull your knees together, and we're going to take your right arm and just weave it through and then sit back into child's pose. We usually do this in a different position, but we're going to do child's and just opening up our back side of our heart. So that right shoulder that's closest to the ground is dropping toward the ground as our shoulder blades pull apart. Opening up, breathing. An option here, if you'd like to do a half bind, you could take the long arm around your back and grab for your thigh. Start peeling open our heart as on the back side of our heart. And the front side of that left shoulder. Oh, yes. And just gently release that. Let those shoulders relax. And then on your next inhale, thread it through and exhale on down. So your right hand can come up over your head as this left shoulder drops down and opens up the back side of our heart, our upper back. And that option to take a little half bind, opening up that right shoulder, reaching for our thigh right here. Whatever feels good, trying something new, moving into new. With the invitation, and just come back to child's pose, arms out in front, and then just rest them on the ground. So the new that we're inviting today is to let go of any old resentments, hurts, frustrations, anger, sorrow, grief. So play with the possibility of letting that go and moving into a place of forgiveness of ourselves and others and of gratitude. So with that, inhale up, we'll go to a new place, tuck your toes, and exhale to down dog. There it is. Just nice bend in the knees, lengthen the back. And then as we inhale, we're gonna walk our hands to our feet because we're going to do it differently this time, and exhale into forward fold. Inhale to flat back, and exhale out to plank. There it is. Find that strength, find that Belly button pulled into our spine. Nice and strong, maybe up taller on our toes. And then exhale one more time, knees, chest and chin while the rear end stays up in the sky. And then a little bit bigger this time. Maybe there's a little more length, creating space in the lower back, lengthening out. And then exhale, tuck your toes, scroll into down dog. Nice job. There it is. We'll let that right foot just kind of float up, maybe hip height right now. Not too high. Take an inhale, look forward, and step right. And just drop that back knee and sweep it up. Inhale. Oh, opening up the hips. And just settle into breath right here. Nice. Big inhale. Exhale as we plant our hands. Drop that. Tuck the back toes and kick into three-legged dog. Oh, this time that leg goes up and there's more opening of the hip. And exhale as we drop that toe. Inhale as we lift the left. Just about hip height. Nothing extreme. Step it forward. Drop that back knee and sweep it up with your next inhale. Just let those hips move forward. Again, belly button still engaged. Nice and strong. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale. And exhale down, tuck the back toes, three-legged dog. There it is. Opening up those hips a little bit more this time. Welcoming in the new. And then exhale, toes together. Inhale as we walk our hands to our feet. And exhale into a deeper forward fold. Nice job. Let the head hang. Shake out the shoulders. Let it all go. Breathing in and out through our nose. And then on your next inhale, sweep it all the way up. And hands to heart center. Just kind of let things settle a little bit. Moving into a new space of letting the old go. A new space of just forgiveness, of gratitude and joy. Letting go of old stuff we've been hanging on to. Not that we even want it, just been hanging around. Sweep it up. Inhale, exhale down. Deep forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to walk it out to plank. So an option to do the knee chest vinyasa, or if you're feeling stronger and more energy, welcome to try a full vinyasa. So inhale, come forward. Exhale down. Inhale, sweeping up to up dog, opening up the heart, and then sweep to down dog. There it is. Bring your big toes together and then sweep that right leg up higher this time, opening up new possibilities. Inhale and then exhale, step it forward. This time just keeping legs nice and strong. Sweep it up. Inhale. And then exhale, hands behind and come to a leg. It's like one long plane. Head down to the heels. Sweep it up. Inhale. We'll do that again. Exhale, building a little heat here. Chest hovering up over the thigh. Nice strong legs. Inner thighs moving toward the center. Inhale. Up. Exhale down one more time. Woo! Nice strong heat. Drop that left hand and sweep the right into a twist. Just finding breath to wherever it feels tight. Big inhale. Exhale to frame your foot and kick back into three-legged dog. Oh, yes. Release that leg. You can give it a little shake. And then exhale, big toes together. Inhale, left floats up nice and long and length and open. Exhale to step forward. Inhale to sweep it up. Set your legs nice and strong. Exhale. Building some heat. Thinking inner thighs pulling toward the center midline. Thighs engage. Inhale up. And exhale, continue to breathe through your nose, really planting that left foot into the ground. Right leg is supporting us. Inhale. One more time, exhale. Strength and length. And inhale. Exhale to frame your foot and kick back into three-legged dog. Oh, yes. Shake it out. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. And big toes together. Find your breath. Find your length. And this time we're going to go forward to our hands, feet to our hands. And yogi's choice, we've been practicing all kinds of things, baby steps, bigger steps, one-legged hops, or you can really bend your knees and hop forward. Just take your pick. Inhale to flat back, exhale, forward fold. And sweep it up. Big inhale, exhale to our heart. So now we're at the top of our mat, which is a new perspective from the back of our mat. So just being open. Oh, things are just a little bit different from here. How does it look? How does it feel? Moving into a new place. Letting go of our attachment to the old place. Sweep it up. Inhale. Exhale, dive down. Finding length through the back side of the body. Opening it up. Inhale to flat back. Exhale down. Deeper. Let the head nod yes. And shake no. And nod yes. And with our next inhale, we're going to sweep into chair. And just look down, make sure you can see your big toes that we're sitting back. Legs are engaging, dropping our shoulder blades down, relaxing our shoulders, pulling the belly button in. So keeping our hips in line, we're going to go into eagle's pose. So shift your weight into your right leg without shifting your hips. And left leg comes over right. And also always an option to use your toes for balance. Good tripod. And then left arm under right. Woo! Woo! Oh, there we go. Playfully practicing eagle today. Oh. From eagle, we're going to gently unwind back into chair. And then on your exhale, swipe with the walls behind you and then clasp your hands. Big inhale as we open our heart and then exhale into forward fold. And those hands can be lifted up and opening up the heart. Same time we're opening up the backside. Our hamstrings and back and chest, all heart, all opening. And exhale to drop the hands and inhale to sweep back into chair. Building just a little heat. So weight moves into our left foot, keeping our hips aligned, and we'll put the right leg over and right arm under. So opening up our back, lifting our elbows, finding balance. Keep playing with it. Whew. Experimenting. And then coming back into chair. Big inhale, sweep the walls, and then with the finger that will feel that you're not used to putting in front, got that in front. Open the heart and forward fold. Nice job. Coming back to our breath. On your next inhale, look toward the ground, release your hands. Exhale and let it all go. And then sweep all the way up to stand. Hands to heart center. And take a moment to close your eyes and let everything just settle. And just do a little check, like a body scan, like a laser is like a piece of paper scanning down our body, and just see, is there anything, any tension I'm holding on to, anything pinching or tight, and just kind of give it a little love and wiggle it. Let it move on. And then inhale to sweep up. Exhale, dive down. Do whatever arms you'd like. Yogi's option to come into forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale all the way down. Open up hamstrings, lower back, upper back. Dropping your chin toward your collarbones. And then inhale to sweep to chair. We're going to try that eagle one more time. If for nothing else for me, for a little practice, drop those shoulder blades. So shift your weight into your right foot. Left leg wraps around. Left arm comes under. Just finding our breath. Finding our focal point. This time, opening up our upper back. Lifting our elbows to shoulder height. Really opening up the back side of our heart. We're going to keep these arms as we undo our legs. We go into extension here to warrior three. And again, just playful, summer playfulness. Woo! Playing with possibility. Working on opening shoulders today. And then release your hands, drop that foot back, into crescent, and just shake it out. So we're gonna drop our back heel into warrior one position, which we don't do very often because it's not anatomically very great, except for this pose. So our hips are kind of off at an angle, our knee is forward. This back knee is off at an angle with our hips. We're just going to keep hips and back knee aligned as we grab our hands together at our base of our temple. And just peel your heart open. Lifting our chin just a little bit up. Dropping our shoulders. Just playing with the possibility of our heart opening just a little bit more. What's possible? And what would that mean that I get to let go of in order to do that? Inhale, open up the collarbones, and then on our exhale, we're just going to fold forward. And a couple options here. You can rest your shoulder on your knee as we lift our hands up, or you can take your shoulder inside your knee for deeper. You can even take your feet wider. Critical things are this knee stays over this ankle, it doesn't go farther. So just playing with humble warrior. Heart is still opening, folded forward. And then drop your hands to your tailbone, keep them clasped, and let your pulling down with your hands to lift us back up, opening that heart. Dropping shoulders, nice strong legs, and then we're just going to rotate back to warrior two. Nice, inhale up, and exhale, step feet together, and hands to heart center. Woo! Nice job. Sweep into chair. Inhale, get your hips set, and then we'll shift into your left foot. And we'll find eagle with the right, crossing over. Right arm under. Just playing with eagle here. Maybe our elbows can lift a little higher, opening up more space in the back of the heart. And then from here, keeping these arms and extending into warrior three. And see what's available there. Just keeping with your breath, with your focal point, being playful. Woo! And then when you're ready, just step back and release your arms and drop that back heel. And again, just in review, back knee and hips are in alignment off at this angle. Front knee is straight forward. Just grab those arms behind, and an option to try the hand, we usually grab, or if you'd like to try the other side, when it feels a little awkward, open up the heart, bending into it, keeping our ankle right under our knee, and then forward into humble warrior. You can rest on your knee there, or you can go deeper if it's available, if you want to try it. Shoulder inside that knee. Breathing. Building some strength. Legs are nice and strong, muscles hugging the bones. And then drop the hands. And as we gently press the hands down our tailbone, that pulls us back up. And there we go. And again, just peeling the front of the heart open now. Is there anything else to let go of? Is there anything else we can just set free? Reminding ourselves that forgiveness of ourselves and others does make us free. It sets us free. And we let it go. And then inhale to crescent lunge. Back up on that back toe. And then exhale, step together, hands to heart center. Close your eyes and just let them settle. And on your next inhale, you can keep your eyes closed, you can flutter them open, dive down with your exhale. Oh, this time as deep as you can, just gently moving into forward fold, and gently inhale to flat back. And exhale down into lunge, into plank. And that plank, nice and strong, belly button in and under the ribs. Finding our breath. Okay, strength challenge of the day. Right here is, we're going to go into a side plank. So an option to drop your right knee and right hand stays on the ground and open to your left side. Left opens up. Next option is to keep our feet together and open into side plank. Either one or both, play with it. It's just a playful practice. It's summer. And then come back into plank when you're ready. Finding strength, and then we'll do the other side. For our strength, you can drop the left knee and open up, or keep both legs straight. And play with lifting the hip and finding balance. And strength. Option to come down to the elbow anytime if your wrists are calling attention. Coming back to plank, woo! And then just bend those knees, find space in your back, scroll to down dog. And just one more playful thing. Well, two playful things. Step one of your feet, your choice, halfway forward. And let's just play with the possibility of a handstand. And then switch sides. And then when you're ready, walk your toes to your wrists. And this is the other playful thing. Totally yogi's choice. If your wrists are already screaming at you today or they're not feeling strong, then you can just take this time to do a squat and circle them out. If you'd like to play with the possibility of pigeon, walk your toes to your wrists and then find your bend in your elbows, but keep your elbows over your wrists, planting our knees in our armpits. And then gaze is in front of us. And then we're just playing with the possibility of lifting one or both feet off the ground. And the key here, let me move back just in case. The key here is lifting from the core, lifting up and rounding our, and then the other key really is trust. Whew. So just being playful with that possibility. And then when you're finished, just come into squat and let your wrists take a little break. Yes, it's some strength. It's also just finding balance, really finding the right spot, and less about brute strength. Just enjoying the opposition of our squat, our tail dropping down and our crown lifting. Just pulling our spine and lengthening it, lifting our heart. And then when you're ready, just go ahead and sit it down. And we're gonna let our knees just fall to one side. Release your hip flexors and let them drop to the other side. Oh, just let it go. And again, just playing with the possibility. What is available to let go of? What am I just not willing to hold on to anymore? Not worth it. You can windshield wiper your legs. We'll just do one of these today since we're here. Let's lift our heart, finding that balancing spot. So it's not all brute strength in our abs, though we are working our core. It's also balance. An option to release hands, lengthen legs. We're going for a count of 10, 9, 8. Option to come up closer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down and come down on the ground. Just letting it go. Finding stillness on the mat. Nice. And then when you're ready, just cross one ankle over a knee. Either side. And we're going to let this foot that's up on the knee go to the ground and into a twist. Shoulders stay on the mat. This foot goes to the floor. And just find a gentle twist. Option here, if you want to try a little bit more, there's our sun, is to grab that, lower that leg that's against the ground with our opposite hand. That makes sense? I'm grabbing my left toes with my right hand. My right foot is on the ground. That just gives this leg under here a thigh stretch. Totally optional. And then release that. Pull back to a figure 4. And let's pull this whole figure 4 toward our chest. Using our elbow to push that knee away from the body as this other knee comes toward our chest. So we really worked our shoulders today. We opened our heart. front and back, and we worked our hips. We worked on opening our hips, moving things to a new place. Plant the other leg, cross the other ankle, keeping our shoulders on the ground. Just let this foot go to the ground in a gentle, gentle twist. And then adjusting until it feels right. And then this option to grab the opposite foot with the opposite hand, that gives us a thigh stretch. And it might be too much. It might, if you feel it in your knee, that's a signal to let go. And just allowing the stretch to be. If you're holding that foot, gently release it and come back up to this bigger floor, and we'll pull it all toward our chest. And gently using this elbow to just encourage that knee out a little bit. That gives us more of a hip stretch. Working with your breath as you're stretching, just allows the old stuff to move out, and as we exhale, it just moves out. And just drop that foot down to the ground, let both feet drop to the ground, and again, we'll just do the knees side to side and let them lower back. Release. Windshield wipers. Stop. And with that, just let your legs straighten. We'll come into Shavasana. Just in time to practice serious meditation while the guys are doing yard work. And someone's trying to call me. I hope you can hear me. Just coming into Shavasana. Finding a comfortable position, and just with the intention of every inhale is welcoming in the new, what we want more of in our life. Every exhale is just letting go of the things that we are releasing and we are letting go of in our lives. And just an invitation to stay here, Shavasana, a little longer. Our time is about up, but I just wanted to get closer so I can see you. Thank you for being here on this Friday, and tomorrow is summer solstice. Welcome in the new, welcome in everything that you desire in your life to move toward, letting go of those old things that aren't serving you anymore, aren't serving us anymore. And thank you for showing up. And I did want to say that next Friday, about every 4 to 6 weeks, hopefully every 4, depends on our kids and wedding schedule this next month. I'd like to do a Friday live event that's free, that anyone can come to. And if you still would like to stay on Zoom, you can do it on Zoom, and we'll record it, and we'll also be live. And my intention is to do it in the park here in Hill Valley. So you can bring a towel and a mat, and we'll do it live for just a little bit longer than 40 minutes, and I'll have 3 ginger shots for us after, and just kind of enjoy being together. They say yoga outside is fairly safe because we're breathing through our nose, and we can easily be 6 feet apart. So anyway, next Friday we'll do that live event, free for anyone, bring friends, family, anyone who wants to come. And we'll also broadcast it on Zoom. And if in the future you ever feel like, oh, I have a great yard, I'd love to host free yoga event at my house. We're trying to do that once a month at least through September. Anyway, I just love you all. I'm so grateful you were here, and just have the best weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday.